In March 2025, President Trump signed a new executive order. This order aims to overhaul election policies. The stated goal is to enhance election integrity. However, critics argue it creates significant hurdles for voters, particularly military families stationed overseas. The order mandates stricter proof of citizenship requirements for voter registration. It also imposes limitations on mail-in ballot deadlines. These changes have sparked widespread debate and legal challenges, raising concerns about voter disenfranchisement. The executive order presents unique challenges for military families. Many are stationed abroad. They often lack easy access to documents like passports and real IDs. Securely transmitting these documents adds another layer of complexity. The order also impacts states' ability to count late-arriving mail-in ballots from military and overseas voters. This is concerning as mail delivery can be unreliable in remote locations. The new deadlines further complicate matters. Military families often face unpredictable circumstances. Deployments and relocations can disrupt voting plans. These challenges disproportionately impact military voters who already navigate a complex absentee voting system. The right to vote is fundamental to a functioning democracy. The United States has a long history of military service. Protecting the voting rights of those who serve is paramount. The 1986 Uniformed and Overseas Citizens Absentee Voting Act, or UOCAVA, was enacted to ensure this right. UOCAVA aimed to streamline the voting process for military personnel and citizens living abroad. The act recognizes the unique challenges they face. It provides clear guidelines for absentee ballot registration and transmission. UOCAVA is a testament to the importance placed on the military vote. However, critics argue that the new executive order undermines the spirit and intent of UOCAVA. Critics of the executive order, including organizations like the Campaign Legal Center and the Brennan Center for Justice, argue that it creates unnecessary barriers for military voters. They contend that the stricter requirements and shortened deadlines disenfranchise those serving abroad. Sarah Strider of the Secure Families Initiative, a group advocating for military families, points out the difficulties in obtaining and transmitting documents. She emphasizes the added burden on families already grappling with the stresses of deployment. The new policies, they argue, disproportionately impact military voters who often rely on mail-in ballots due to their location and operational demands. These concerns are echoed by many veterans and active duty personnel who view the order as an infringement on their right to participate in the democratic process. Section 5. Justifying stricter measures. The case for election integrity. Proponents of the executive order, while acknowledging potential challenges, argue that the measures are necessary to ensure election integrity. They believe that stricter voter ID laws and limitations on mail-in voting reduce the potential for fraud. Hans von Spakovsky of the Heritage Foundation, a conservative think tank, suggests that military IDs, which already contain citizenship information, could be used to streamline the process. He argues that the focus should be on educating military voters about the new requirements. Supporters maintain that the order prioritizes the security and trustworthiness of elections. They believe that these measures, while potentially requiring adjustments, are crucial to maintaining public confidence in the democratic process. Section 6. Legal challenges and official responses. The executive order has been met with swift legal action. Organizations like the Campaign Legal Center and the State Democracy Defenders Fund have filed lawsuits. They argue that the order exceeds presidential authority. They also contend that it violates voting rights enshrined in the Constitution and contradicts existing laws like UOCAVA. The lawsuits seek to overturn or block the implementation of the order. They cite its potential to disenfranchise millions of voters, particularly military and overseas citizens. The Department of Defense has yet to comment on its implementation plans. The White House, however, has defended the order. Officials emphasize the administration's commitment to ensuring both voting rights and election integrity. The legal battles surrounding the order are ongoing, with both sides prepared for a protracted legal fight. Section 7. The weight of a vote. Implications for democracy. The controversy surrounding the executive order highlights a fundamental aspect of American democracy: the importance of ensuring that every citizen's vote is counted. The military community in particular faces unique challenges in exercising this right. Safeguarding their access to the ballot box is crucial. Disenfranchising even a small percentage of voters can have significant consequences. It undermines faith in the electoral process. It also potentially skews election outcomes. The current debate underscores the need for a balanced approach. Policies should aim to protect election integrity without creating undue burdens on eligible voters. The outcome of this debate will have lasting implications for the future of American democracy. Section 8. Upholding the legacy of UOCAVA. The 1986 Uniformed and Overseas Voting Act stands as a testament to the importance of the military vote in the United States. UOCAVA recognized the unique challenges faced by service members and their families in exercising their right to vote. The act aimed to remove barriers and ensure that their voices were heard. The new executive order, with its stricter requirements and potential for disenfranchisement, threatens to undermine the legacy of UOCAVA. It is crucial to remember the sacrifices made by those who serve in the armed forces. Their right to participate in the democratic process should not be compromised by unnecessary bureaucratic hurdles. Section 9. Ensuring every voice is heard. As legal challenges against the executive order proceed, it is imperative that the voices of military families and veterans remain at the forefront of the debate. Their experiences and concerns must be heard and addressed. The right to vote is a cornerstone of American democracy. Ensuring that every citizen, regardless of their location or occupation, can exercise this right freely and fairly is paramount. The outcome of this battle will have far-reaching consequences, shaping the future of voting rights and the integrity of American elections. It is a responsibility shared by all to ensure that the voices of those who serve are not silenced.